Please give it up. He has more props than Carrot Top. Mr. Grant Schinto!
Right. Thanks for coming out, everybody. We really appreciate that. Now, got a question. Are you like me? Do you ever get in one of those ornery moods where you just want to walk up behind somebody who's walking their little Pekingese dog? You all know the Pekingese dogs with the bugged out eyes and the smashed in face? They're like, yeah, well, when I see one of those, I just can't resist going up and just start going, you know, I can usually get to the B section of that piece before I get kicked in the crotch. Oh, B section. That's a Music City term. All right, I'll switch gears completely on you now. I'd like to do an installment from an ongoing series I have called Celebrity Appearances on Sesame Street. Today's guest on Sesame Street, Adolf Hitler. Nine, 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 nine. Yeah, that was a pretty scary episode. You know, believe it or not, some people have a hard time with that bit. I did a show up in Connecticut earlier this year, and after a show, this guy's like, "Excuse me, yeah, I just want to let you know, I found your bit about Adolf Hitler to be a really poor taste." I'm like, "I'm sorry, you're not a fan of the Children's Television Workshop or something?" He's like, "What? No, the Holocaust, Hitler. You don't make jokes about that. That really happened. It's not funny." I said, "Look, nobody's saying the Holocaust was funny. But just so I'm clear, sir, what you're telling me is you did not see anything funny about the Hitler joke." "That's right." "Okay, so you did not see, you didn't see the humor. Not see. Did I get that right? Not see. I'm going to write this down for future reference." He's like, "What's the matter with you?" And that's how that played out. Actually, I don't think I need this anymore. I'm confused. Okay, earlier I alluded to Star Wars, and you know what's weird about the movie Star Wars? Is that you could take the screenplay for Star Wars and rewrite it and replace every single proper noun with that of a contemporary prescription drug. It doesn't change the movie at all. It doesn't matter. Ships, characters, creatures, weapons, planets. It's still the same movie. You never heard of the Nexium Falcon? That's the ship that made the Paxil run in less than 12 Zyrtex. Or, how about that scene in the Death Star where they're about to blow up an entire planet with that laser beam? Governor Zoloft. I should have expected to find you holding Crestor's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board. Charming to the last. Since Princess Lunesta, you are reluctant to share the whereabouts of the hidden rebel base, I have decided to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Cialis. No, Cialis is peaceful. We have no, you prefer another target? A military target? Then name the system. Dramamine. They're on Dramamine. You really think there ought to be an erectile dysfunction drug with the name Tridadril? Hey, at least it sounds like what you're paying for. So, I noticed something in my pant. I don't know what's going on over here. Oh, my ex is here! Fudge! You know, she's a little daintier and darker than I remember her, but... And everybody said I was going to be the one doing all the stalking, so I don't know. Now, this next joke requires that I lubricate my vocal cords. Here's an impersonation of Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees sneezing. Okay, Barry Gibb, Bee Gees, sneezing. That's really what he sounds like when he sneezes. Serious. All right. Now I need the mic stand again. Because I'm the one with the guitar prop over here. It's time to move on and segue. We got here. Now, I should let you know a little bit about myself. I come from a little town southeast of Nashville named Laverne, but I spend most of my time in Shirley. Some of that, maybe some of that was a little unnecessary. Hey, here's a mashup idea for you. Imagine the Crypt Keeper if he were in the band Van Halen. Have you seen Junior's Graves? All right. Time for another impersonation. This is my impersonation of Ozzy Osbourne, circa 1999, early in the morning on Mother's Day, while he tries to rally his two kids around the kitchen to help him whip up a little breakfast in bed surprise for his beloved Sharon. Thank you, that's all there is to that. Alright, you're all going to get an impromptu guitar lesson. I want to share with you the coolest chord of all time. I recently discovered it. I call it the abortion chord. You know, like from those soap operas in the 70s and 80s? Didn't you hear? Naomi didn't have the baby. She got an abortion. An abortion! I don't know why I have to make that face. Hold on. Oh, was I late? Was I late? I'm sorry. Yeah, you get extra credit if you can wonder why I painted the eye pink, right? Hey, but you see what I did there? That was another Ozzy reference for you. Yeah, call back to this thing. I'm a funny man! Alright. I'm running out of time. I'm going to close with this. Now, we're pretty close to Mount Juliet. That's where Charlie Daniels lived. I'm a fan of Charlie Daniels, but that song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, I've heard it so many times over the past 30-odd years, I'm starting to notice some discrepancies with it, okay? For instance, you got that part in the song where it's time for the devil to prove that he's the better fiddle player than Johnny so he can get Johnny's soul. And the song goes, and a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. I'm like, really? That's your band of demons, Charlie? I mean, this is the Prince of Darkness. His rhythm guitar player sounds a little, I don't know, it's a little wimpy, don't you think? Band of demons joining in, wouldn't it be more like this kind of thing? Right, well, I thought that too. But then I really thought about it. Think about it. Band of demons, okay? The soundtrack in hell? You're gonna be hearing this sort of stuff. Guys, my name's Grant Schinto. I had a blast out here. I hope you did too. Thank you very much.